JohnE McCray here with In the Bag for 2023. Going to start off with my putters, and I'm going to start off with my putting putters, and these are the ones that I was using to end 2022. This is a First Run Hope, and really like this for longer putts and straighter putts for like low ceilings and stuff. I was liking this a lot. And then Team Stamp Shield there, and that was basically my inside the circle putts, and those were the two that I was using. So I'm still going to have those with me as backups just in case something happens or anything, but I'm going to right now I'm using this with the cold weather and everything. I'm using this BT Soft Shield, and it's very soft. It hardens up in the cold, of course, which makes it a lot more like my mediums that I like in this cold weather, which is really nice to have in the cold weather. And I don't know if I'll be using it the whole year or not, but for the cold weather, I really like this in the cold. And then I got another Trilogy Challenge shield there that I'm going to really fresh. Use it a little bit for putting practice, but very still probably an 8 out of 10 or something, and I'm going to be using this a lot this year to putt with. So just busting it in, getting it ready, and really liking it so far. All right, I have another one that a little Driving Hope that I have, an Orbit Driving Hope. Very nice for anhyzer shots. This one here is I can hyzer it a lot more and it'll still turn over. Where this one here is more of a straighter. I can throw it real hard and it goes straight, and maybe turn it over and it'll do a very slow turn. So little hopes for some driving, turnover drives, and then some hyzer flip and long putts like 60-foot putts. I really like this BT this is a BT Medium Swan 1 Reborn, and it just holds that anhyzer line really nice for long putts, and it also, for those little short holes that are really tricky, you got to get it out there to left and then get a late turn. This will do that, not on a 350-foot distance, but something like 250, this thing will do it. So those are the putters. Oh, I got two driving putters. These are probably just going to be for driving for most this year, but this is just another TC Trilogy Challenge Shield, and the new Savior. My good buddy Thomas Sigbatten dyed this for me just the other day, and really liking it. It's really good for upshots. I probably won't be putting with it too much, but it's very good for upshots and forehand upshots, backhand upshots. Plays really nice for that. It's great for an upshot disc, I feel like, and I have to try it for turbo putting because it's that premium plastic. So I don't know if the normal putt. I don't know if I'm going to use it for a normal putt. I'll give it a try though, but I'll try it for turbo putting too though. So look for that out there this year. The Savior. Oh, back with the mid ranges, and we'll start with understable to overstable in all of them because that's the way I stick them in my bag. But start with the fuses, and this is an Opto fuse here that I've been throwing for a few years now. This is definitely a hyzer release that just flips up, turns over, throw it nice and easy, about 65-70%, and it'll jump up to straight and just go straight. Incredibly good disc. Fuse. Always should have many in your bag. Here's another one. This one's a little straighter. You can throw this one a little on more of a direct straight line instead of trying to hyzer flip it. I can throw it flat and it'll go straight, straight, straight. And I can throw big turnover shots that'll hold it with this. Thing about the fuses, I hardly ever ask them to go to hyzer to the left for me, backhand. So good straight disc though. This one's really pretty. And then I got a Opto-X glimmer fuse that has a nice little die job that when it's flying through the air, it starts looking a little off balance. It's a really good disc. These are probably the best fuses ever, in my opinion. The 2022 Tour Fundraiser fuses. Really, really good disc. And this one's the most overstable out of all three of those. And I've been throwing this thing for quite a few months, and it still has a little bit of stability to it. So it's a really nice disc to have in the bag. All right, now for a step up from the fuse, I got the warship. Still got this American flag warship. Just a great flying mid-range. I like to throw it on going dead straight or slight anhyzer shots. This is like when it gets a little bit more windy, I could throw it just like I would throw a fuse without too much wind. And so this is a great disc for when it gets a little bit more windy, because it's just like throwing the same disc that I already like to throw, the fuse. And this is just a windier one. And then I have one other one that I'm throwing that's much newer. This one is a tournament plastic warship, and really like this stamp. These fly really, really good. I can throw this thing full power, give it just a little bit of anhyzer, and it'll just pretty much go straight, 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 and just barely fall off. If there was like a fade of 0.25, that's what I would call this disc on it for me personally on a full power shot. It's a very good disc. Warship, two warships in there. And then I have my trusty Verdict that I really like to throw. And this one I can pretty much do anything with. I've been throwing it so long. I can turn it over all the way. I can flex it. I can throw it with a bunch of hyzer and get it to hyzer a little bit. This is one that when I'm trying to throw mid-range that has a little fly carry but still have a hyzer to it, this is probably the disc I'm throwing right here for now. And then I have a brand new one. This one was a fusion. This one is also a fusion, and it's got the Bucks on there, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Also died my buddy Tom Sigbatten, and check him out. Does some great dies. And this one here is brand new, and it gets a lot more hyzer on it. Gets a little bit more ground play. It's just really nice to have a new one that flies really nice and overstable. Florida. All right, so those are my mid ranges for now. And now I have other ones, backups and stuff, but these are the ones that I'm ride or die in my bag. All right, next up, fairway drivers.